Headstart Hustler Stories. Tell our audience about Minocular.
Thanks, Mrinali. Yeah. So we help mining and construction companies to take better decision with the help of IoT and geospatial data through our 3D visual intelligence platform, which is a plug-and-play cloud-based system where we connect all the IoT sensors and drone data and make decision out of those data for mining companies. This basically helps them to reduce the operational issue and increase productivity and safety. In terms of market validation and traction, we are operational in 12 plus job site in mining site. We have 6 plus enterprise customers, and we have connected more than 300 plus heavy equipment in our platform. When we talk about the drone data, we have processed more than 6,000 hectare of land data through our platform and generated the map out of it. So we have 250 plus mines connected through our distillation platform named Khanan Mitra, which is running in three major states of India, which is a kind of central hub for mining, which is Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh.
That's great, Mohit. Tell us what inspired you to start Minocular as a whole-time business.
So we started, when we started the company, me and my co-founder, we started as a training institute. Okay, so we started teaching people because we thought like there are lack of resource we can have when we start to go something with product. We never thought Minocular would be a product. Even I, being myself as a mining engineer, never wanted to work into that mining environment. If you see about mining environment, that's very rough situation, and nobody wants to work there right now. So because I was in, passionate about technology and IT, but I found the same tech can be applied to this industry as well as. And when I met with my college juniors and my college seniors who are working into mining industry, they came up with different problems which they were facing into their minds in their day-to-day operations. So they told me like, if sir, already you are in mining as well as in IT, if you can club this together and if you can solve this through technology, that would be a big help. So that's how this idea came about the Minocular, and we started as a normal project where we can track down all the asset and all the people working into a huge mining area. And once we started it, we found this is the common problem between all the nearby mines. So we are in Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is a central, or you can say hub of the mining. We generate around 37% of raw material for the India. We contribute a biggest portion in the GDP for metal and mining. So we thought like this can be the big opportunity, and we should work into this. And we started working into Minocular. We started working into the product market fit where we can develop some small modules which can be fitted to all these mines. And that's how the journey started from Minocular. Somehow, right now there is a rule for drone survey for every mines, and we are very fortunate. We were part of Indian Bureau of Mines, a government body, to formulate this rule. So that kind of activity we have initiated with government. We have connected 250 plus mines. So this all actually motivate us to do better, for mining industry.
So, Mohit, tell us about what is the unique problem you aim to tackle.
So, imagine any typical mining or construction job site. They are very huge in area. A lot of people and moving machines are working there, right? But there is no system to collect, analyze, and process that data. And people who are working into this mining site, they are also not data scientists, right? So even these machines, these people in this process generate a lot of data. They don't get any benefit out of this data, right? So I found personally like this equipment generates a lot of data, this process generates a lot of data, but there is a no tool which can collect this data, process this data, and get the insight from this data. So that's where we started working into Minocular. We build that system, IoT devices. We build that system where we can get the data from drone, which can collect, which can process and analyze this data. Then there comes the AI engine, which basically gets the insight from this data. So mining engineer who doesn't know anything about data science, they can also get the insight from their data, like where to dig, how much to dig, and when to dig. So this kind of questions they can answer through our dashboard and our platform. So the problem is this data is in silos, where Minocular is an integration platform as a service which connect all this data from different silos and provide actionable insight.
As you state, the data is very critical. Tell us why it is so critical for the mining industry.
Okay, I will just take a small case study. So there is a mines where we were working, and they when they implemented a Minocular, they were about to save 1 crore rupees for the first year implementation. How would they do it? So when they started with Minocular, before that they were not having any idea what their dumper is loading and what's the capacity. For example, there is a dumper, or you can say truck, which capacity is to take 30 ton of material, right? So for every tip that they are getting more than 30 ton, it's fine for them. There's a compliant issue. But if they are taking less than 30 ton, then they are losing some material in every trip, right? And that's the issue they were facing, because most of the time in nights the trucks were carrying less than 30 ton of material, and they were not getting any alerts. They were not able to check this data. Now with Minocular, they were able to check this data on their mobile app, so they get alert whenever any truck is carrying less than 30 ton, as well as the excavator operator who loads the material into the trucks, he also able to see this on their screen which is fitted into the excavator lag, that last ton which you have filled was less than 30 tons. So this need to be improved. So based on, if we improve it for one truck or two truck or maybe just five truck in a day, we are actually increasing the production. So see how critical this data is, and how this data can help them to improve their overall productivity. So once we started, before the Minocular, the production was around 50 ton. We just increased by 5.5% only, and they were able to save around, I think, 1.2 crore rupees by this.
So, Mohit, tell us, how do you want to scale Minocular in the mining industry?
So currently we have got some grant from Tide 2.0 scheme. We have already raised pre-seed from AIC at the rate 36 NC, which is a government incubator. So we want to utilize this fund for one of our research, where we are also going to patent a device. So the issue was like having a single device which can be connected to any kind of equipment, any kind of machineries which are working in the mining. Currently, we are having a different IoT device which can be fitted into this equipment, but we need to modify those devices, right? So we are working in a single device, which would be like, if you can imagine a Fitbit, which you personally wear as a wearable device, and which Fitbit get the data about your activity, how much you are
Yes.
sleeping, how much you are doing, or running. So those different kind of activity we want to collect from those machines. We are doing it through different IoT device right now. To scale it to more, in mass, to connect a lot of equipment, we need a single device which can be just which can be just fitted into any equipment, just like a Fitbit sensor, and we can connect, we can collect the data. So currently, if you want to know, like, if any equipment is running or it is in operation or it is off, we need to connect with their RPM data, which is like odometer data. But in mines, if you go with this system, it's very tough to do this. So we want a device which can be simple enough, which is cost effective. So we are working into this device, which is also going to be patent filed. And second, this is an edge ML device. So every processing will be done on the device itself, not to the cloud. So that's why we want to scale it to number of different number of mines, and we have also got a good number of leads for it. People are want to do POC for this device. We are already having customers like Lafarge Holcim group who want to do POC in this. So yeah, I say must, like, industry is looking ahead for this kind of innovation, and they want it to implement soon. Because the another aspect which I see, and even the industry sees, to reduce the carbon emission, because this whole equipment, whole this process generate a lot of carbon, right? So they want to monitor how much carbon these machines are emitting, and they want to reduce that thing also. So our device is going to tell that also. So we are also trying to make it a greener mining situation for this industry. So that's why everyone is looking after this solution.
Thanks, Mohit. Thanks for joining us and sharing about Minocular. We wish you all the best for the future journeys. Thank you.